Thank you, my friends, for voting between these two wire jewelries. And in this tutorial, we're going to make this wire ring. The wire we need is at least 18 gauge, but you could use the thicker wire too. Round nose pliers, chain nose pliers, wire cutter or flush cutter also is needed as the tools, and also a ring mandrel. And you could use any other kind of cylindrical shapes like a marker. A metal hammer is also needed because this wire ring is going to be hammered. All we need is a hard surface and a hard hammer to press the wire a little and make a pattern. Pick up the wire and the round nose pliers. As you know, round nose pliers has conic pliers that is used for making the wire round. So pick it at the very end of the wire and twist your wrist that you're holding round nose pliers to make a very little circle or loop, of course. And that is the loop. Again, insert round nose pliers in, and there is a tip here. Look at my round nose pliers and you could see that each of these noses are not at the same line and not aligned, of course. And this is not a tool that could help you to form the wire. So change that with the one. When you're closing it, the two noses are in a one line. Now let's do that again. I insert it in and again I twist my wrist. Here we are making the second row, and to make it better, just notice to put your finger here and make it better shape and to round it like a perfect circle. Then put chain nose pliers at the middle of this last circle, and little by little with the opposite hand twist it step by step. You could squeeze it with chain nose pliers, but very carefully to reduce the distance between each row, and continue that for about 4 or 5 times. And of course, that depends on the size that you are going to make this ring. And you could just put it on your finger to check it out whether it's okay or continue that more. And here I like it to be a little bigger, so I continue making that for 4 rows, and that would be something like this. Let's just check it out one time again, and that's all good. Now assume a line that is at the center of these circles, and at that point make a 90-degree bend at the latest loop, or let's say circle. And here we need to make the wire strand a little straight, and I do that by pushing it and of course by the chain nose pliers. And here we need to cut this wire out at the size of the finger that we are going to make this ring for. So pick up a paper tape or a piece of paper and wrap it all around your finger. Where the start and ending point meet each other, make a mark. Put this structure on, and that would be the length that we need. Just here we need to cut this wire out, and about 1 centimeters more as a tolerance and for the wrapping part. So cut the wire out with the wire cutter or a flush cutter. Now check it out in all directions and make it all straight with chain nose pliers. And now The spreaded map of the ring is ready. This is the time for hammering. So put it on the hard surface and start pushing it with the metal hammer. Do that for the whole structure and make it a little flattened, and also create some patterns on. If you choose a thicker wire, the patterns and the flatted surface would be better shown. We need the ring mandrel to wrap this structure all around, but first roll the paper you had used for the size of your ring, and that would be the place we are going to wrap this structure on. Put the wire swirl on and try to press it onto the ring mandrel, and if it's hard for you, you could use the plastic part of the tool to do that better, or you could just leave it flat. Then wrap the straight part all around. When you get to the other side, extract this structure out and insert the wire into the swirl and pull it with round nose pliers. This is going to be the joint and to be rolled back. And we do that while it's on the ring mandrel and roll it back. But before pressing it out, check the size of this ring. So extract it and put it on. It's all okay, and I would continue. So I put it again onto the ring mandrel at the same place, and then cut the extra part out. About 2 or 3 millimeters is enough. And then roll it again. And with chain nose pliers, I need to squeeze it more. I do that at front view on both sides, of course, and squeeze it a little. And that's it. The very beautiful swirled wire ring is ready. The swirl earring we had before is a very good matching item with this wire ring. I recommend you to make both, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and using them. Take care and bye-bye.